What up, YouTube? It's Devin Coates once again. Sorry, it's been a while. I see this crazy fucking darkness. I mean, I'm still working on the basic budget, but what we got here today is a quick one. It's called Winners Win in the Prize Fighter Routine. Winners win in the prize fighter routine. Now, I don't like to necessarily view life as like a fight, but it is a fight. If you saw my daily grind video, it's a grind just to wake up out of bed. But you need to put some systems in place, and this is what I call the prize fighter's routine in order to win. Now, if you think of any boxer or any real sport, I like to think about prize fighting. I wrestled in high school. I like one-on-one sports, so boxing, MMA. But these guys are practicing. And if you really and we'll skip the fucking whole training camp because that's an obvious part of the whole formula. You need to train hard in training camp. But 3 hours before the fight, the main card, when the prelims are all happening, you see them in there, and it could be at the beginning of the prelims, and then they might have their whole thing on. They might get their hands wrapped, might be walking around listening to music, getting warmed up. But they got a whole routine. Then now we're thinking about MMA. So now they might be doing the striking. A couple of bouts later, they're doing the grappling. Now a couple of bouts later, right before, because I know when I wrestled, I had it down to a pat. 5 matches later, 5 matches and beyond, I'm jump roping. After that, I'm taking off my first warm-ups. 3 matches, now I'm taking off almost everything to the ceiling. 2 matches, I'm pretty much all ready to go. The match before I'm about to wrestle, I'm just bouncing. No more jump rope, no more nothing. I'm putting water in my mouth, thinking about my first move, thinking about popping off. And I tell you all this because you need a routine in the morning. You need to have a set of things that lead you towards success for the day, every day. And I know for me, it's hard to adhere to them, but I always try to revise them, try to make them more doable, start gaining more and more. The first one that I really did that really set me on my path and the best trajectory of my life was working out, because that extended towards reading, meditating, just doing a lot more, getting a lot more, eating more nutritiously. Excuse me. But so working out was like one of those, but like really having a routine, because like for me, the best routine I can usually do is I wake up, drink some water, I'll write down 3 things I'm grateful for, 1 thing I'm looking forward to for the day. I'll write out my goals in terms of what are my goals for the year, 6 months, around there. I try to get more specific, but I'm more of the idea that you start with something small and then you make it bigger. Once I can get the grateful, the goals, and just down every day, then I can get more into it. Then after that, I meditate for 10 minutes, then I'll work out, then I'll read, and then I'll go to my day. The thing you do this for, and this is why the prize fighter, they're shadow boxing, they're throwing punches on the pads, because every time you get that punch and you're hitting the pad with a good crisp punch, that's a win. That's a connection. You're connecting. You're putting your mind and your body into the sync of winning. So winners win. So the routine is a bunch of small wins that's going to lead to the big win. If anybody's followed me for a little bit, I'm a proponent of stacking the deck in your favor. Make it easier than it has to be. You don't need to make it this difficult ass thing. Like, you don't need to come in there, like, if anybody's played sports, you don't want to start the sport cold. You want to be warmed up. You want to be ready. So you need to start your day with a warm up that's just win, 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 win. And if you ever read The Habit Factor, like by Charles Duhigg, or it's actually The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. I remember he talks about Michael Phelps had an incredible ADD and had actually a lot of like behavioral problems where people thought that he was gonna be like Forrest Gump did, like how Forrest Gump was like functional but slightly below. They thought that was gonna happen to him, but then he had a coach and parents that encouraged him and put him in a situation where he could release that energy. But his coach would put him through the most rigorous, most detailed warm-up routine before all his races. He would do that each one, and it was a secret to his greatness, because every time he did the full long warm-up for 3 hours, he's already been winning before he even started the race. So everybody else who warmed up for 10 minutes before, they're coming there with all these doubts because they might not have woke up on time. They might not have had a win all day. He had 3 hours of wins before he even stepped on the block. So, like, that's where you need to think. So these fighters, when they're getting into this, they've been winning all through training camp, all day, and then now when I get here, I'm going to win against this guy. And I think that that is a very important thing to implement to anybody's life. Whatever your goals are, is you have a routine that fills you for success, whatever that might be, in your idea of how you want to design your life. And where I'll kind of just end with this is that, and this is something I kind of like, Eric Thomas actually was talking about this in the one of his videos. Is like, do you owe some, I don't know, something about owing something, but like, he's like, you know, if you keep losing, you're not winning. Losing becomes a culture, but winning becomes a culture too. If you're winning every day, you're getting this routine banged out every day. The feeling I have of prosperity, like today I had a good routine, so I'm actually putting up a video. I'm actually keep going on my checklist because I've already been winning. So it's like, let me just get one more win. And that's what you need to really ingrain in your brain, is that it's about stacking these little wins. If you keep getting these little wins, it's like the rest will take care of itself. I mean, that's really all I have today. It's just that winners win. If you want to be a winner, you need to start stacking the deck in your favor to win. The best way to do that is create a morning routine, a prize fighter routine to start your day. And that, to me, will skyrocket you. Like, you have a miracle nice little morning, and you'll move forward to your day and keep winning throughout the day. So that's pretty much all I got. Keep tuned. I mean, I got some ideas. Got a book review that I want to be posting up this week as well. Another video about keeping the big picture. But that's it for today on this topic. Winners win and the prize fighter routine. If you're a winner, you need to win. Winners win. Create that prize fighter routine. Once again, it's Devin Coates. Thanks for tuning into the channel. If you like the comment, please click the subscribe button. Please click thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment. I would love to get a dialogue started. Appreciate anybody's watching to the end. Thanks a lot, and until next time, peace out.